Oh.
Mine should not be a giant blob.
My own is confirmed.
Just saying.
Okay.
I should be in the clear.
Again, my headphones decided to.
Leia's a giant blob.
You're not even.
I went into the gym for Rin, and I was getting all ready to use, make sure I had ice and rock type, and then I remembered, right, we're playing a randomizer. I might not even face any flying type in this gym.
Uh-huh. What's in this gym? We have no idea.
So far, it's been victory bout.
Nope.
There we go. I should water.
Clayton can't wait to see how this place that probably only has Gandhian influence in the crafters from years ago comes around to fuck him personally.
There we go.
Ain't that the way of things?
All right. So, let me pull up the module notes, make sure I'm on the correct module notes.
Important.
Yes, apparently we are just fighting a dragon and oh wait, wrong module.
That could be so many
we were
modules.
at that point. That would be book 4 of Undying Corruption. Which honestly is much better notated than a lot of this.
Ain't that the way? We're having a great time.
Yep.
I have my headset on. I can hear everybody, but I do need to attend to dinner stuff. So BRB.
All right.
Okay.
So, 20 to 2. Now here's the situation. Our Big Grotto had a bit of a problem that you have dealt with. It is, but it also has some very convenient good news. The town guard, who you have reason to suspect at least some of, are in with the Onyx Scar, are completely and utterly non-present. People can still hear me, yes?
Yes.
Oh, yes, we are letting you talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know that this path is going to land you about here, right next to a group, several myconids, and a shambling mound. The myconids are quite possibly negotiable with. The shambling mound, good question. I like to assume that if it's living with the myconids, they've established some sort of symbiotic relationship. And maybe they can offer it a yummy Scooby treat to not eat us, assuming we convince them to not eat us. However, this whole thing is contingent upon Smoothie
not pissing off the Myconids.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't help but wonder about Archie's charisma score.
It's not great.
High five, charisma dump stat.
Oh dear.
It'll be fine. I don't have a negative in charisma. It's just a flat 10. We'll be fine. Mm-hmm.
We're getting
I
it.
hear you at least.
Yeah, we're hearing.
Not in the stream.
Hmm.
Meena, meena, meena.
You gone through OBS?
I don't know why it does that sometimes, where it's just like, it'll be fine, it'll be on the right thing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not lighting up. And then I go to click on properties, and I don't even get to change anything. And suddenly it's just like, hi, hello, I'm awake.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
why?
OBS.
Fucking goddamn technology.
OBS is only slightly more of a functional program than Roll20.
Mm-hmm.
Only
Mhm.
slightly.
Only slightly.
Only sadly.
It does
Somewhat.
stand for only been scuffed.
All right.
Well, all that said and signaled.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you. I'm gonna reveal a space that's actually just empty grounds, just to give you a, just so I can put all the tokens into place.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, zoom in so I can actually see which tokens are which.
And I'm assuming there's a pond from the cave we were in leading into
Yeah.
the grotto here.
Mm.
Which means someone gets the
There's a-
onion.
Yeah, there's a narrow underground river from relatively deep into caves into the pond.
Which means someone gets the unenviable job of going through it once we've done negotiations one way or the other, carrying a rope.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
From the provided description, hold on a tick. It's not precisely detailed, but it's implied that you can get through with little to no actual underwater time. The catch, of course, is that you get through
I
soaking
turned it
wet.
off. Second,
Mhm.
hold on.
Oh, yes. But as someone who's even poked his head into a cave, we're taking a rope. Just in
Mhm.
case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wise.
Yep. You do not fuck around
Yes.
with caves.
We are still in the careful part of this
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
heist.
Yeah, we might be at the point where it's a relaxing trip in. The rope will also help if there's a not so relaxing trip out.
Uh-huh.
Ink, you appear to be missing me.
Oh.
I do not see Mitney over there with everybody.
I
Yeah.
added my token manually. We
Okay.
still need Zeph and yeah.
And no,
Alright,
Okay.
Buddy the horse will not follow you into the cave.
Oh,
Buddy
darn.
the horse
Okay.
is just sitting back and enjoying his hay.
Mm-hmm.
It's me.
Whoever's looking over him at the end is probably going to be real worried when he lifts his head up, his ears flick forward, and he runs away all of a sudden.
Yeah. I mean, generally speaking, though, that being worried is the proper reaction to a horse doing that.
Not so much when it does it completely without apparent cause.
Hmm. I mean, when you're in earthquake country.
True. Yeah,
I
Buddy
mean,
Buddy
We've
is
been in
not having
earthquake
a good
country, so
time
maybe they're. Dang it! Now I have to find all the horses again.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, so once we are all gathered and ready, we will send Mitney, or Mitney, Smoothie. How did I confuse Mitney and Smoothie?
I don't know.
That's a real good question.
Put a cloak
I mean,
on.
if it were Archie and Mitney, I'd at least have a reason, but no.
Just drop a cloak on Mitney and say, "Go at it."
Quick, do that monk teleport thing.
All right. Well, Moody can make it in with. Oh, so
I'm going to interrupt very briefly. We might want to give a bardic inspiration to whoever's going to be doing the negotiating just for those extra dice.
Yeah.
That would be a good.
Who's negotiating?
Archie
Archivist
through
by a
Smoothie.
Oh, that's a
And
terrible
Archie
idea.
and Archie does not have high charisma, so extra
Yeah.
dice are a good thing.
This is a terrible idea.
It'll work out.
Still a lot better than going in guns blazing against the Myconids.
Well, no,
Uh-huh.
I completely agree with talking to the Megamids. I'm just wondering if anybody else can talk through Smoothie.
No, because Archie's the only one with the telepathic link.
Yep.
True.
Believe me, I've racked my brain thinking about this all week for power leveling purposes. Or power game. There are ways to do it, but none that we have access to.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That is rather the limiter, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Rin, sounds like Leia's tending to dinner. You want to call out or can Leia call back if she wants to do a bardic inspiration on Smoothie and or Archie?
I'm here. I can do a bardic inspiration on
Whoever needs it.
Would it be better to do it on Smoothie or to do it on Archie?
even if Smoothie doesn't directly talk, it's going to be Archie leading the charge. So
Uh-huh.
we're going to say
Okay.
Archivist.
Bardic inspiration on Archivist. There you go. Please enjoy. I should have had 3 bardic inspirations to begin with, and it was at 2 when I logged in.
Woo.
So
Yeah, everyone make sure your resources are back where they need to be. Never a bad call.
Oh yeah, it looks like some of you were right. We did just do a battle.
I will also
Fine.
note the Archivist does have enough valor for 1 overdrive, so
Yes. If things go real sideways with the roll. Okay.
so, is Archivist about to deploy?
Yeah.
Okay. Position Smoothie where you want them leaning out of the fountain from.
Well, probably right here.
Okay, right at the edge.
Yeah. All right, and Archivist via Smoothie will make contact with the nearest Myconid.
The Myconids immediately turn towards the splash of water and raise their various fists and various fists. The
Mhm.
Myconids, the larger Myconids in the back relative to you, look ready to do something.
We come
So,
in peace.
Actually, I can.
so do you wish to
Con-
pantomime intent to come in peace?
yes, and just probably directly contact one of the larger Myconid. It's by telepathy. Yeah, yeah. Hello, friends. You see, uh, uh, you
They,
seem agitated. And
peace.
what might be the trouble?
after a moment, they tilt. Uh, the attempt to pantomime the message is unsuccessful, but the lack of vicious intent from the skeletal nightmare thing causes one to lean up and uh, create a burst of um, purplish spores. After this moment, uh, you uh, suddenly there is something else in your. Uh, there is a additional voice. You come in
Mhm.
peace. Peace? What are you?
Valid question, you know?
I wish Clayton could hear this. He'd say,
I'm
wondering the
Smoothie.
same thing.
That's not very specific.
uh,
That
I would
like it
maybe point
turns
out
towards
So
the
already
other.
my favorite Myconids of all time.
mm,
Like it turns toward the others and shrugs. They slowly
Oh
drop
my
their
god,
fists.
Mimi. You are such a gremlin. Sorry.
mm,
I have
What
a
are you
cat
doing?
who is demanding my attention.
What are you
She's
doing here?
purring really loudly. Continue.
no. Uh, was trying to get to the place from a different entrance. Noticed uh, you were having trouble, and other people I don't think are supposed to be here.
Crazy assholes. Yeah,
Ah,
those
We in fact agree with you.
agreed.
they 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 started trying to kill us. We drove them off.
Terrible of them.
That's just rude.
Mm. Well, we seem to think about the same of them.
They
So,
blocked off. They blocked off the north. They're, they blocked off the north corner, and maybe you can make it through the south.
mm,
It would be a tight squeeze for anyone who doesn't have incorporeality. Unfortunately, I don't think you actually can.
mhm, mm,
We have this. Clayton will. I assume that Archie is at least saying what he's saying so that we can hear.
yes.
Clayton's just going to pass on. Could you see if we could come through so that we could
Mhm,
deal with these assholes for you?
We are very good exterminators of people who aren't supposed to be
yes.
places.
Okay, Archie,
Unless you
go
just want
ahead.
us to strip them and push them toward you.
They don't seem particularly intrigued by that. Sometimes Myconids be will do much more vicious things with human corpses. These ones don't seem as interested in that. Maybe just because they'd rather be left to their own space.
Mm-hmm.
But after a moment, they back off. Just stay out. Just steer clear of the garden. Just steer clear of the
Mm-hmm.
garden and come on in. You guys are officially allowed in. There is stairs in the center of the garden that they don't seem that you might have to do further negotiation to get in with. That would be where an actual persuade check might crop in.
Mm-hmm.
But there are
But
also exits to the south, which you've already seen, and to the north, which they talked about apparently
mm.
is blocked off.
And since
So,
we've gotten this far, or if we want to do an additional persuasion, that can be done with someone with good charisma.
Yes. With the invitation, Clayton is going to tie off a
Mm-hmm.
rope onto something secure and make his way through the cave and then pop out over here.
I am following close behind to cover
Mm-hmm.
him should he need covering.
Mm-hmm.
Because, he likes to get into trouble.
Mm-hmm.
this is in fact a traditional Clayton genre, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is okay. I'm just backing him up.
Hey, we've
Oh,
established who's doing the
mm-hmm.
negotiating, and it's not Clayton this time.
It's not Clayton.
Yep.
All right. So you guys may position yourselves within as you wish,
Mm-hmm.
and see who leads this next round of conversation.
Clayton is going to say that he wants to take a quick look around to the south and look to Jem and assume that she's following.
Uh-huh. Oh, she is.
They seem to be able to hear you. They just don't have a way to speak without using the spores.
Mm-hmm.
Their
Clayton
communication
knows
with
that he's
each
not
other.
negotiating, so he's pretty sure that him going off isn't going to do anything unless he runs into trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, what you got so far, as you progress, um, you can't. I'm just gonna go ahead and describe the chambers since these are ones that were already described with. So basically, as you progress, there's a ventilation shaft from earlier that you could probably pull open for a alternate way in and out.
Woo!
A little further, there is a room that held shrines to the gods of some ancient local religions that were smashed and ruined. You don't know how recently. Um, you also are aware of the secret door that Smoothie spotted earlier, which appears to lead to a hallway with some arrow slits in it. You know that there are no guards on this side because they don't have a way to get there, but there are some on the opposite. So getting too close would that one payday sound from last session would ensue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a reason Clayton wanted to come this way. I assume that there's room to maneuver through the room with the smashed statues.
Yep.
Yeah. Clayton's going to
Yeah.
want to go through there, ask Jamisha to stay back, and he's going to trigger the secret door and crawl through so he can place a charge here in case they need to go loud to get out.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
I
Mm-hmm.
also think we should stick
Roll
Smoothie over
me.
together again.
Roll me a stealth with advantage.
1 second.
Because they don't have their ability to spot from edge to edge is very limited.
Mm-hmm.
And going slowly is certainly an advantage.
¿Qué pasó?
And crawling will hopefully keep me out of sight of the eye slits or the arrow slits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me check something.
Glad I had advantage.
There is no sign that they have heard you. And once you're all the way right up against the edge, there's no chance for them to spot you. You can definitely set a few charges underneath the arrow slits without difficulty.
Yeah, Clayton just wants to set one big bada boom at the structurally weakest point right here so that he can blow a doorway if they need it later.
Okay. And I'm guessing you are setting that as a you don't have a way to do remote triggers that I forgot about.
No,
Right?
there's no remote triggering. If they have to use it, he'll have to come in and light a fuse. He's not setting a long fuse. It'll just be something. He comes in, lights the fuse, and hits the deck.
So I am gonna give you a little marker. Let's see. Do I have a bomb token? I can just. Oh no, of course not. And no, I'm not going to use a bomb pop as a substitute. Purchased sets and acquired from subs. All right. Okay, we're just gonna do a.
I've got it. 1 second.
Okay. You got something.
Bomb. Can you see the bomb?
Uh-huh.
That works. You guys are able to slip back. Now back in the chamber. Okay, so the information you guys have, and here, I've got to go ahead and assume Zaphiel has gone through too. The information you have is that the north path was blocked off with something. Does someone immediately go to look?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoever moves north, move your tokens, and I will reveal a couple areas. Okay, reveal a bit of hallway, and then you find out that they did indeed set up some floor-to-ceiling stacks of wooden logs. You could probably, one of you could probably disassemble this one with half an hour's work. It would be, you would not be able to make the stealth check to do so without it being noticed by those beyond, depending on how far it is, which you don't have a precise handle on yet, other than the limited map data that you can work with.
Yeah, I'd assume if they're afraid of the Myconids, they've probably got a guard watching that hallway.
Uh-huh.
Yep. There is, again, there's that stairway in the center. You would need a proper case to, you would definitely need to get them to lower their hackles a fair bit more to let you into the garden proper to walk up it though.
Let's pop Smoothie out of the wood just to see what's on the other side before we do anything else. And hopefully terrify more guards.
Okay.
Always a bonus.
As Smoothie gets shuffled past, since I'm going to presume any negotiations are being handled by others in the party.
Smoothie prepares to cast Booga Booga Booga.
Okay. You make it to a behind the logs. There is more logs.
It's log.
It's heavy,
Log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, it's better than bad. It's good.
Yes, we have truly went to a place or two.
Mm.
Let's see. This trying to. So, do you choose to advance to the second set? Smoothie.
Um. Yeah, Smoothie will at least get over there to take a look.
Okay. I will then reveal the next stretch. All right. So,
Okay.
No need to cast Booga 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 yet. This is concerning.
Mm-hmm.
okay. All right. So you see the large, blindingly obvious. What's blindingly obviously the central chamber, the great chamber of this area. A domed chamber with a 15-foot high mezzanine above, supported by 4 limestone pillars up above. In the room's center, a 30-foot tall statue made of lustrous black rock reflects the torchlight, depicting a giant, his face frozen in determination and his arms bracing the ceiling. There's
Mm.
a hole in the statue's chest, which exposes an obsidian heart with glittering veins of silver and gold. Scaffolding around the statue provides access up to the mezzanine. From the mezzanine, I mean. And standing on and around the scaffolding are several workers. Some are using pickaxes to chip away at the statue, while others are gathering some of the ensuing chunks into crates. Um,
Oh boy, this guy's gonna be pissed when he stops being a statue.
uh,
That's out of character commentary.
yep.
It's good intel. We probably don't want to alert the guards via spooking the workers yet.
No.
Okay. You may then Smoothie. They are not particularly looking at this hallway, so if Smoothie doesn't try to go further, they
Yeah.
can return without incident.
Yep.
Okay. So, your who is going to try the persuade check for the Myconids?
Looks at our
Consider
bard
that
with
you.
probably the only positive charisma in the party.
Yeah. Not that it's really shown
That's not
much.
true. Gem has to have good charisma
Yeah,
because
Gem's a
warlock.
warlock. Gem has.
That's true. That's true.
You have 2 people with good con checks.
I'm just if someone else wants to be the charisma check, that's fine by me.
Look, I
I
come
can
from
do it.
3.5 where charisma wasn't as important for warlocks.
It's
I mean, I have a
it's fine.
14, which isn't the worst, but I feel like there's probably better than me.
Yeah, the bard.
My charisma is adorable awkward.
Adorable awkward. You know, that works though.
Better than neurospicy.
So remind me what we're trying to convince.
We want to ask the Micronids if we can do anything. Oops, I better turn off the draw tool. If they've used this and if we can use this stairway that leads up.
If we're
Who said
real
first?
careful going through the garden.
Okay.
Yep.
So I guess
I'll allow you to just roll this without having to do detailed RP at the moment.
I mean, yeah. Be like, so, hey, what's with those stairs? Where does it go? Have you ever been up there? And
Seriously.
I roll a. Can I roll
Once
a
you have they will. One will trip the telepathy spores a second time, so that you can
Mhm.
actually so that they can actually answer. Apparent that leads up to more rooms. They're not. They don't have a good water or light. So what?
Mm.
Like one. 1 minute. My apologies, AFK.
No problem.
Mm.
I'm going to assume the flavor is no good water or light. Myconids don't care.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mechanids don't care. However, I do not need as much water or light. Do not require that.
Mm.
Would you be okay with me? Taking a look up there.
Sorry about that.
Mhm.
All right. The there's rooms up there that aren't relevant to them since there's not the space for a proper. There's not the space nor water.
Mhm.
Uh,
No
they still seem
bathrooms?
cautious.
Sheesh.
They still seem cautious about potential invaders, so they're kind. This is where a persuasion check will be
Mhm.
involved. Um,
Yeah. It's like I'm just curious. I kind of want to take a peek up there. Just see, so I know
Because
what
again, we're dealing
we.
with the things that are here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, any chance I could maybe take a peek up there? Don't worry, I'm not gonna try anything funny. I'm just looking.
Roll those beautiful dice.
We can only hope that it will be
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. Rolling a charisma. Is it a normal roll? I believe it is a normal
Persuasion.
roll. Oh, persuasion. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
persuasion. Right.
yep. So you get your advantage. You get your numbers. Not the advantage dice, but you get
Expertise.
Big, big
Mm-hmm.
numbers. I hope it's big, beautiful numbers because that would suck if it wasn't.
Big number,
Anyway,
no whammy.
I rolled. I'm just waiting on it. That's not bad.
Now we just need to wait for it to pop through to us.
Mm-hmm.
That's
okay.
nice.
Hey,
Mm.
After a
a
No,
moment,
it's
natural
they
not.
20.
confer
It's
amongst themselves.
it's not a
And
69. It's not nice. Sorry.
signal. The sovereign signal shambling mound a little ways back. That's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
And they quickly present you a little path that you can use to head up that way if you wish.
Oh,
So that
thank you. I
basic
appreciate. I appreciate your.
They're so nice. I
Your.
love my
if you can
canids.
get
Yeah.
those people
Mm-hmm.
if you can get those people out of here, so much the better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That
I
is, in
will.
fact, our
We'll do
plan.
our
We are
best.
quite
We'll
happy
do our
to.
best, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
So I
Mm-hmm.
will. All right. So I'm gonna
Clayton is
start
going to
review.
recommend sending Smoothie up first, as we have been
Mm-hmm.
doing.
As we love to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm
But
We
I
gonna.
mean,
do love to send the
Zeph should
smoothie.
probably go up because they have been granted permission. But yeah, sending
Mm.
smoothie up. We're gonna
Oh
send
yeah.
our. I
Well,
don't
I
want
mean, we
to. I don't want to spook them, so I'm just like, we're just gonna
could.
send our little friend up, just in case.
We could
But
just teleport him. So
oh, we could teleport him. Okay. All right. Well.
All right.
Mm.
Then I will. So we'll start with the. Start by bringing smoothie up, and
Okay.
I've got to describe the next chamber. Yeah, the stairs lead to a trap door, which smoothie can get through, but but it is very heavily locked. Going up through it, however, you do see a torchlit room with a large table and several chairs. Tapestries are hung along the ceiling, um, and 6 doors are spaced along the east and south and west walls, and a seventh in the southwest corner. Um, the yeah, but hold on. but yeah, that trapdoor means that, barring some thieves, well, you're gonna have to investigate closer to see if you can work out how to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one way or another, we're getting up there.
Uh-huh.
Alright, well, so yeah, basically you guys can freely investigate. The Myconids seem like they weren't worried, like the fact that it was sealed was convenient for them, but
Mm-hmm.
they're willing to roll with you opening the way up, so.
Cool.
Okay. Clayton
Okay.
will look at Zeph and say, "Shall we?"
Yeah, may as well.
Mm-hmm.
We have permission. We can go.
Yep, up the stairs.
Yep. Clayton's going to be very careful to follow their offered path and not deviate from it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's always a good thing. We gotta show
Mhm.
respect to our
Yep.
friendos.
Yep. It's just good manners.
Mm-hmm.
Up to here.
It's free real estate. Wait, what?
And once Clayton is here, he's going to start his little investigation for how to get through that trapdoor.
Right. So you very quickly ascertain, especially if anyone assists with some detect magic, but Clayton can figure this out without that. It is sealed with an arcane lock. Let's see if I can find the right clip of.
Oh, goody.
I mean, if I do need to use a detect magic just to be sure, I will do it. But if we can figure it out without the use of it, even better.
Mm.
Guess you forgot they got 2 shots in their arm today.
Oh,
It is protected by the arcane seal of Mordenkainen.
Mm.
That's it.
That's all. Would any of us have any knowledge of how to? Wait, do I have a dispel magic? Can I dispel magic?
we've got dispel magic.
Mm-hmm.
I do have dispel magic. Yes.
Is it a metal lock
It is.
or metal hinges?
The hinges are metal.
Mm.
Yeah, arcane locks can be broken by a very skilled thief who can meet a pretty damned high difficulty class.
On the other hand,
knock
As-
spell
as-
would also
as-
work.
As a thief and spellcaster, I still say go for the hinges.
Or just a
Mhm.
dispel magic. Either way.
I mean,
You have a variety of options of varying volume.
mhm.
Dispel magic would probably be the quietest, and if we want to keep it sealed for the Myconids, also probably the least likely to leave a gaping hole in the ceiling.
Mm.
I agree. I think we should probably
True.
go with the dispelling of the magic. So, it looks like I can
Uh-huh.
use dispel magic once a day, and it's my level 3 spell. It's one of my level 3 spells.
Really?
Mhm.
You really only have one a day at this level?
It says one per day on there.
Oh, you have one free cast per day before
Oh,
you have
one
to
free?
consume slot.
Oh, free cast. Okay, that's what it means. Okay, cool. Well,
Free
I get to cast
cast.
it. I get to cast it because it's free real estate.
Mm.
Good
All
deal.
right, dispel some magic. I can do that.
Okay, that's enough to break to de-arcanize the lock. At which point Clayton can trivially pick it up, and get you in.
Yes.
That was easy.
Clayton's just going to say, way up is open. Let's respect our friends and help ourselves to this new real estate.
Yes. I agree. I'm on the side of the Myconids right now, okay?
Absolutely.
They're the
Brownie
cooler
bites.
people.
They're a whole bunch of fun guys.
I know, right?
Actually pinching the tip of my nose.
So unless anyone else has anything to say, we probably want to get moved up to that next chamber.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So I will quickly.
I don't think we got anything more to do. We can do here, so we're just gonna
Hi, Reiko.
get on up there.
I had a feeling you were gonna come up here.
Oh, is it a Reiko?
Yes, Reiko.
Reiko redeems pet a kitty
Baby girl.
in spirit.
Baby girl. I know.
Why is it not?
Why is nothing ever easy?
Mimi has been literally pushing her face up at me, like into my hand, until I finally like let her crawl on me. She's now snoozing over there because I dared to brush her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, if she's close enough to brush.
She was shedding so badly. I had to do something.
I am gonna go get food, but I will have my headset on.
The So there are 6 doors around you and 1 to the south. So really up to you which way.
Clayton's just going to gesture for one person to cover every one of these doors, including Smoothie.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I will.
Just...
I'll cover over here. Apparently, I have a ruler on or something, which is weird.
Okay.
And Ari can just get that one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then we need Mitney and Jim to cover the other doors.
Got it.
Okay.
I assume that just means they're unlocked and not that we're opening them all.
Yeah, they're all unlocked. And if you start opening them, you will. All 6 of these are empty rooms.
Oh,
empty room.
They have beds and a couple other basic amenities. They are basically guest rooms.
Let's
All right.
see.
Let's see. Hang on. Checking something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if we ever need to rest here for a spell.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Short rest. Woo.
These appear to be recently prepared rooms, meaning that they might be intended for active use. Just
Some people might come back.
Well, the important thing is apparently.
Hey, Jabisha. Jabisha.
Yes. Yes.
You think you spot something
over here?
Just to investigate the wall a little closer.
Oh,
Okay.
oh no, there's a DM slip.
Well, I was going to say, it's nice that there's only one way into this room. Wait a minute. We should probably check that north wall. So
That's a secret door.
Secret tunnel.
Door. Secret door.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
At my secret door.
I mean, it could also be a secret sauna.
It doesn't seem like it's that.
That was a throwback. Sorry.
Do you choose to open it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this reveals something interesting. The hall is quite dusty.
It's a secret tunnel.
Yeah, it's possible they don't know about this.
Wonderful. We love it.
Tunnel they've never used. That's handy to know. Let's file that away for later. I'm not sure we want to use it just yet. Clayton's just going to... Are we all at full health?
You should all be at full health.
No, we took some damage during that encounter, so we should all take a short rest, and then we'll be at full health.
Okay. I will say that everyone may click short rest and use a hit die or two without, and I will grant that you guys may do so without incident.
Time for a snack break.
I appreciate no incidents.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna do this in order with people with damage. Mitney, do you wish
Mitney.
to um, do you wish to roll a hit die?
Yeah. That thing
Double
chomped on
checking
me.
something. Uh, you may roll your hit die plus 1d6 and recover that many HP for one.
My hit die says it's a 1d8.
Yep, 1d8 plus 2 in this case,
And
and
then plus 6, 1d8
yep,
plus 1d6.
1d6, and then roll another d6. Yep.
Hey, there we go.
Okay,
Hey.
you are one away from full health. Let's see. Zephiel, you took 7 damage. You gonna roll? You gonna roll hit die?
Give Zephiel a moment.
Oh, right. Clayton, then you took 3 damage.
Yep, that will be an easy roll. Especially since I'm pretty sure with my modifier, I get to...
You just succeed. You just
Yeah,
barely failed.
I was going to say, there's no way I don't get 3 8 points this way.
Yeah, even on double nat ones, you would get I believe you have a positive con bonus, so
Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
2 con bonus, so I'm at full health.
Nope.
Sorry about that. I'm back now.
No
All
problem.
right. Zephiel, do you wish to use one of your hit dice to
Sorry,
to
accidentally closed the door.
recover
Yeah.
some HP?
How do
Okay, you will do that
short
by decrementing
rest?
your hit dice by 1, active hit dice by 1 over in the top center of the sheet, and then you will click the hit die icon to roll it and recover that much
Oh,
health. Plus
um,
1d6 more from your own Song of Rest.
okay, hit dice. Um, so I have a D8 for hit dice.
Yep, just
Yeah,
click the
if
word
you
hit
click
dice
what it
and it'll
says,
give you the
hit
correct
dice,
roll.
it will do with the roll, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I clicked it, so I'm waiting on it to do its thing. Cause,
Okay.
hey,
Alright, also roll me 1d6, please, as Song of Rest gives you a little more health.
I like that.
That exactly fills you.
Yay!
Woo.
I'm healed.
Alright. So you have the south door, which is presently... It actually doesn't tell me that it's locked. I think that lock's actually incorrect.
Clayton's going to pull a
You have
huddle
the
up.
south door, which is the one they know about, and a north door, which they might not.
Yeah, Clayton's pulling a quick huddle at the table. Going to say, let's leave that north passage for a surprise for later. He agrees with the assessment that with all that dust, it's probably never been used or recently been used. Which means that if there's
So we're not going to investigate it now.
We kind of want, if you want to investigate it now, but the fact that it hasn't been used means that I'm not sure we want to explore it just yet. We certainly could, but we know that there's something they know about to the south if these rooms have been recently prepared.
Okay, gotcha.
Of course, the question is, do we want to risk running into a guard here, or do we want to risk exploring something that they apparently have not worried about posting guards? God, these guys are amateurs. Hence the huddle at the table. Do we want to go north and get icky dust on us, but that's about it? Or do we want to go south and see what they've been doing?
You say icky dust on it, but that's about it. Is there nothing else in that hallway?
Oh, there's a door on the other side. But you don't know where it leads yet.
Yeah, there's a sealed door there.
Yeah, like going.
I'm more curious about that, honestly, but
I mean, we know that guards are going to come from the store. They don't know about this. If we figure out where this leads, just a suggestion, figure out where this leads, where it goes, then we can have an ability to get the drop on them at some point if we
Yep.
figure it out. But I totally
Look-
understand that we need to get a wide range of everything that is around the area.
Yeah. Well, like I said, this is why Clayton said everyone at the table, so we can do a quick discussion of what we want to
I
explore.
feel like we should go north and see what they don't know because they're still looking for things here.
yeah, I agree. I actually kind of like that idea better.
Mhm.
Okay. In that case,
What would Clayton prefer to do?
Clayton
Good.
kind of
Clearly not go through the icky doorway with the dust.
Yeah, Clayton is kind of curious about what's in this room, but he's not against checking the dust. That said, if we're not going to use this room, Clayton wants to set a little improvised booby trap here.
We should put a noise cracker or something on there just so we can.
Yeah, Clayton was going to put a plank with a noise maker under it right there, so if anyone comes inside, pop.
Just to help
Well,
you
no.
guys have a sense of your location, relative location, I've revealed the part of the central chamber that Smoothie would have easily spotted from below earlier. So just to help
So
you
this is
guys.
probably a hallway to the main room, I'd guess, or a chamber with a hallway to the main room.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, in the meantime,
So we do kind of have an idea of what might be there, at least, because of Smoothie. So
yeah,
I think we should leave a little noisemaker here just in case, just to give us a signal of, if anybody comes back to the room.
Yep, Clayton just leaving a noisemaker trap here, and
Okay, I've placed a bit of text for that, and
Oh, is the noisemaker going to be there, or is it going to be at the other door?
oh, which door? South or north?
the noisemaker trap will be at the south in case anyone comes in while we're investigating the north. The blue dot.
All right. Understood. Move the marker accordingly. All right.
Okay. Does anyone want to take the lead, or do we want to have Clayton? What does Clayton's human eyes see in the darkness?
Nay will go first.
Good call.
I'll be somewhere near the middle or the back.
Okay. All right.
I'll be on the
So,
roof.
yeah, you guys can head directly to the next door without particular problems.
Clayton is going to be using his magic light sword to light the way for all the people without dark vision, which is him and Ari, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. The two humans.
Why did the two stupid dogs theme come into my head?
I mean, that's kind of what we are.
Oh, we are just full of old cartoon references today.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's forward, go to the left edge of the hovered area of the map. And do you choose to immediately go for the door?
I would like to study said door. Listen.
Okay. The doors of stone, and make me a perception check. Sure.
Percepti.
You don't think you hear anything?
Does anyone else wish to join in not hearing anything? I mean,
You know what I hear? I hear the sound of my cat singing the song of his people.
Yep.
Nyan, nyan,
I
nyan.
mean,
Nyan, nyan, nyan.
I'm not good at it, but I'll give it a try.
Okay. Go ahead and move forward and roll me the perception.
Not much better.
I mean, that's an average roll, so.
I could give a perception try.
Yes.
I mean, my perception's not as good as y'all think it is, but
Well,
I
Clayton
have a
has a really.
0.
I was going to say Clayton has a really good perception, and he's used to exploring ruins anyway. So,
Yeah,
Okay.
Clayton sounds like a good.
Mhm.
Go ahead and give it a shot.
Jem and I see or notice the same thing.
Mhm.
That sure is a rock. Clayton is
There
before
is
that looking at
dusty.
looking at the ground to see if there's any indication that the door has opened or if there's just a layer of dust.
Looks like a layer of dust.
Okay,
Another
in
one
that case,
bites the
Clayton is
dust.
going to carefully put his ear to the rock and listen.
All right, roll it.
We're all watching him with interest.
Oh, damn.
There are definitely people on the other side of that door. How far away? It's hard to tell. You also think that there's at least one object besides the door muffling what you can hear.
Yep, Clayton is just going to beckon for everyone to get back.
K.
I'm gonna scooch back a little bit and be like on the ceiling, of course. Scooch
Is
back
it
a little
time? Is it time for some smoothie?
Clayton wants to, while we have the element of surprise still, Clayton is just going to go back into the other room where they can talk mostly freely.
bit. Hmm.
Okay.
Obviously, we have to follow him.
Yep. And Clayton is just going to sit down and say, I heard at least 2 different voices in there. Couldn't hear what they were saying. Something is blocking the door, so it's muffled. I don't think we're getting in without making noise. So, do we want to make a surprise or do we want to? Because, yeah, there's people in there and they are actively awake.
Decisions. Why is it always so difficult to make decisions?
Decisions are hard.
Always.
Hey, at least right now we have the element of surprise and no time limit, so.
No, it's nice.
Certainly helps.
I do prefer that kind of job.
Clayton's going to say, oh, and they definitely don't know that door is there. That door hasn't been opened in years. I think if we leave it there, we can use it later if we need it, and we can get an idea of what's going on down there.
Yeah,
Just
I
have
think.
more.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we should definitely leave that as a surprise, so we can explore.
Well, now this entire hallway is a double surprise hallway, so this is fantastic.
Yes.
Secret tunnel.
Well, I'm glad we figured that out.
Secret tunnel, it's ours.
Hey, it's nice to have intel that isn't. I think they heard us coming.
Exactly.
Nice to have an advantage.
Clayton's going to move south, recover his noisemaker. Actually, he'll put the noisemaker to the north just in case, but yeah.
Noisemaker.
Bang, 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 bang.
And Clayton is going to gesture for everyone to move back just so that he can peek the door since he's the trained thief. Jamisha is also the thief, but she's warlock trained.
Yeah, so I'm not as good at it as he is.
I think I have thieves' tools, but I don't think I'm really that good at using them.
Yes. Clayton is going to peek the door.
Okay. Door opens, revealing okay, this room's got a interestingly oblongish shape that I will reveal once the polygon tool is cooperating.
Another one bites the dust. Another one going. Another one
Okay.
bites the dust.
Containers of dried vegetables, breads, and cheeses are stacked against the walls of this room, and cured meats hang from hooks. A massive stone door to the west stands completely open. In addition to the wooden door you've got here,
Been gifted.
and there is a gentle breeze causing the dust on the floor to stir.
Jack, free food.
I don't trust that gentle breeze.
I really don't trust that gentle breeze. Well, it's possible that the breeze came in through the open door, but this is a tomb, basically. There should not be a
There
breeze.
shouldn't be an open door.
Well, that.
Well, the open door, this is the kitchen. It looks like the kitchen / food supply.
Pantry.
Pantry. Thank you. That's the word. But again, this is a tomb. Where's that wind coming from? Clayton's going to take a step in, eyeball the dust stirring on the floor, look to see if there's any ventilation shafts or anything. Something they're missing.
There are none.
Okay, do we want to have a magic person see invis or something? Because I don't like that.
See invis. I mean, I think I have invisibility that I could use.
Well, Clayton is going to say, yes, I've been diving tombs for years. Something ain't right about that.
Table. Shh. Sorry.
Let me see here. Yeah, I can do invisibility, and I have recast on that once a day, so that's nice.
No, invis is good, but I'd rather see invis.
Oh, see
Yeah.
invis. I think the best I can do with that is detect magic, and I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
That's probably the best you're
I
gonna
have
get.
to check definition here. 1 minute.
Get another one.
I had something for this, and there's Jam Binder loading finally. Yeesh. Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna say your detect magic. I will give you an arcana check, but I will roll it.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds fair. I was thinking maybe Shadow Weave would have something to do with enhancing that, but
What?
There's definitely something magical in the room, and to wit, it appears to be against these shelves and almost atop them.
Huh.
Okay, so we probably don't want to grab a snack.
No, it doesn't sound like a good idea.
Mm-mm.
No.
It didn't react when I stepped in, so well, I guess they've decided that their food needs to be protected. We don't want to poison the food. Or
I don't think we were planning on doing that anyway, were we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, poisoning the food would be a good way to deal with the guards and the workers, but
That's
between grabbing a snack, let's leave the food alone, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Clayton.
Food ain't so free.
Once we've got this determined, Clayton is going to say, does anyone want to go first, or do we want to trust me to have good reflexes?
I mean, I trust you to have better reflexes than I would.
Yeah.
It's me and Mitney for reflexes.
Go for it.
Mitney, you care too, or does Clayton get to take the careful first step?
Clayton can take the careful first step. Clayton also is better. Clayton's better at the tomb raiding.
Yeah. Clayton's just going to walk through the room carefully. And if there's a corner he can hide behind here, he's going to, just so he can peek through the door, but it looks like there's no...
the only way of getting that is if you disturb some of the food. You're gonna have to just kind of creep forward. You do notice something about this door, though, and that is that it rotates about the center. A lot of old
I
stone
see
doors
that.
are like that.
Huh.
So, and it is already open.
Yeah, Clayton's just going to peeking. If it's already open, he's peeking through on both sides of the thing so he can get a better view. Just making sure there's no guards on the other side.
Okay, there are no immediate guards on the other side. This is that mezzanine from the Great Chamber that Smoothie saw earlier. There are 4 doors in total on the north, south, east, and west. The one to the west is open, as is the one to the east.
Clayton's going to return the others, and he's going to say, "Oh, I wish this place weren't occupied by thieves. This is exactly the place I'd love to explore in my free time." He's just going to say, "We've got free reign of the next 2 rooms, I think."
And I'm also going to give you guys another bit of clue, because there is a path directly here, directly to the top. If you snuck in, you might be able to put that shard of the heart back. Might be able to just straight up put the shard of the heart back.
That is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we've got 2 stone doors, which I can speak from experience are not going to open quietly unless they're greased, and even then. Also, we heard voices from what I'm assuming is the other side of this door, so we probably don't want to try opening that door. Which leaves that, which we'd have to open, and that, which we'd have to peek in. And, of course, trying to go about the heart. I say we try the heart.
Yeah.
Okay. Fighting.
Gotta return the slab.
Suffer my curse.
So I want everyone to advance their tokens to about where they are.
Aiden's going to move over there, and he is going to indicate that I assume this is open and not glass.
Yep, there are workers below, but none up top at the moment. You don't know how long before they might creep up, though.
Yeah, Clayton's going to say, keep quiet. They can hear us if we get loud.
Okay. Mitney and Jamisha?
And is Smoothie going to be nearby so that we can be terrible?
Yes. We should have Smoothie near, just...
Okay. All right. So...
in case.
So who's gonna approach the path over towards it is wood. It is a slightly louder material. You're going to need a stealth check to get over there unspotted. But you can certainly give it a go.
I mean,
or
I was going to say, is the roof close enough to it that Jem could crawl over it?
I mean, Jem can turn invisible and
this
crawl
thing
over
is
it.
literally holding it up. So, I would say that given I'm gonna provide a chunk of art. Oh wait, I think I could just show the.
Neil.
Nope, that's not the one. That's not the
or
one.
Smoothie floats. We could give the shard to Smoothie.
Here we maybe. No. Did they not give me the?
I'm sure they didn't. They never expect people to do things the paranoid way.
There.
Oh
my god, I can totally go up the roof.
Yeah, Jem could easily.
I will say that this does not show the mezzanine. but it's like wide open. You would definitely need to stealth check
Oh,
to
true.
go
I
along
could go
the route.
invisible.
That's true.
Okay,
You
that will
can.
allow you to probably need to make a stealth check. So you
Mhm.
may give that a go.
Okay, I will use my invisibility spell.
Okay.
What is it?
Your
Spells.
cast sword
Spells.
charge from earlier,
Yep.
so the short rest covers warlock casts.
Yep.
All right, you may go directly there. You may
Go
And we're
up.
gonna give her the box with the shard, since
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And you see the exact. All right, as you approach it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nothing. No one seems to spot as yet. You can pull the shard out. It looks like it perfectly fits into the heart.
Perfect.
Oh,
I wait to
falls
see if
out.
anything happens.
The shard just kind of falls out.
Into
If you quick to
the
catch
spot.
it, nope,
nope.
Oh,
onto the wooden floor unless you catch it.
I catch it. What?
It's never that easy.
Mm.
Do I have to
Nope,
roll to catch it, or can I just catch it?
Yeah, you can catch the shard,
Yeah.
but yeah, it won't. It 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 just but slotting it in, it just falls out.
Dude.
I'm gonna grumble
All
at
right.
it and check to see if I
Jamisha
got any glue.
and I'm gonna say Zephiel. Arcana checks.
Arcana checks. Okay.
Time for Arcanas.
Get the Arcana checks. Arcana
Yes,
checks.
I was setting you guys up so I could do the dramatic voice followed by the dink noise.
Mm.
Oh my god.
I'm still waiting on my roll.
The
So
rock
stupid.
is affected by gravity.
The rock is affected by gravity. That is what I noticed.
That's much better. Thank you.
Damn.
It is a
All right,
24.
Zephiel,
Yeah.
you spot it. A mystical force shattered the giant's heart, so you might need that same force to mend it. The problem is finding the source.
Alrighty.
I presume you put the shard back in the box, Jamisha?
Yeah, I need to find glue.
I don't
I'm
think
sure.
we're
I'm
gonna do-
sure, Clayton. I'm just gonna have to go down and go, Clayton. I need some glue.
Nah, I don't think it's that easy, babe.
If you attempt to glue it
That's
in,
the opening for Zeph to tell me what's
Mm.
going on.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Go all the way back. I'm standing there invisible, invisible right next to Clayton, going, I need glue. And then Zeph's like, nope,
no, you
nope,
don't.
nope, nope.
No, you don't, girl. No, you don't. It's what the issue
you
is
don't sure
magic.
glue will work on this material.
Yeah,
Mm.
the issue is magical.
Practically
Motherfucker,
Gorilla
of course
Glue
it is.
doesn't exist.
Can't it just be just like going, oh, it just shattered in a certain way and I just gotta glue it back together like with, the little gold glue.
It's never that easy.
Mhm.
The giant needs therapy. Let's just put it
I think
that
we
way.
gotta find the
His heart
rest
is
of
so
it.
broken.
Poor giant.
Let's just put it this way. The giant needs therapy. That's the
Mm.
easiest way I can put it. Basically, whatever magical force has done its thing to break this poor dude's heart, we need something equally magical to mend it.
Mm.
Hence therapy.
Mm.
Clayton's just gonna sigh and say, I trust Zeph on this one. And he's keeping his voice down. He's just going to say, okay, well, you're invisible. How about you peek at what's in that room over there? I'm going to go around and see what I can figure out. Apparently that door is unlocked. I don't know. I'm going to try and figure out if I can open this door without alerting the whole temple.
All right. So I'm gonna resolve these one by one. Jamisha, you have invisibility. Do you follow the queue and go to the west door? Yes.
I'm gonna stay invisible until I'm not invisible anymore.
So, yes, but are you going to use that invisibility to examine the west door like Clayton and Blind?
Yeah.
Okay.
So fine, I'll move myself. Goodness.
I was
You're the
also waiting
invisible
for
one.
verbal confirmation of your intention to do that, to be clear.
Yes, I know.
Yep.
Clayton gives orders. He doesn't expect
right.
people to blindly obey.
Okay, so Jamisha, you get a bit of a chamber. You can see reliefs on some of the room's walls depicting people bowing in gratitude to a smiling giant.
Okay.
There's a hallway going further down, and you're guessing that there's more to the room to the east and south. You see a bit of table, and you think you might see somebody.
Okay, well, I'm going to get onto the wall.
Okay.
And I will
And
ease forward onto the wall until I get to this area before it opens up more. I'm going to stop there so I can get a better view. But I'm on the wall. I don't know how high the ceiling is. How high is the ceiling?
It doesn't specify, so we're going to give you like 5, maybe 10 feet.
Yeah,
Perfect, I'm on the ceiling instead.
A big one.
I'd rather be on the ceiling. So I'm on the ceiling, and then let's see. Okay. So there's two guys right there.
There are 2 identical human women playing cards.
Okay.
Twins, Basil!
Or doppelgangers.
Twins.
Or doppelgangers. They're playing cards.
Hey, that's stereotyping. It could be changelings.
Okay. So I see the 2 there playing cards. I see the doors.
You see doors to the north and the south.
Okay. I give them wide berth, but I continue on the roof.
Okay. You will not need to roll stealth checks as long as you make sure to be back before the invisibility ends. Okay, so you're going to head towards the next hall. Okay.
Yeah.
The next hall will
just
reveal.
picking out what I'm seeing so I can go back and deliver information. I am doing reconnaissance right now.
You're doing recon. That's a smart call. Okay. This leads to there's a stairwell down, and the stone walls of the circular room are engraved with murals depicting a giant at various stages of his life. And those stairs go down to the lower level. You think near the first ventilation shaft you checked out vaguely.
Gotcha.
This was where you freaked out. This is where Smoothie freaked out the guards.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Freaked out the guards. All right.
Okay, so that's that. There's 2 doors. 2 identical ladies playing cards. My bet is still doppelgangers. They were not worshiping. They're playing cards. So I don't know where the heck I heard worshiping from. Probably one of the doors.
Okay. So at this point, I'm going to switch the camera to Clayton.
Oh, I'm on my way back to Clayton.
Yeah. While Jem was doing
Clayton
that, Clayton
was.
Clayton
went south. Did anyone follow Clayton during this? By the way, this could be important.
Yes.
Smoothie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying here.
Yeah,
I'm
kind of thinking we may want to deploy Smoothie here to scare the shit out of the twins.
I do think Smoothie is a good idea.
No, I'm talking about with Clayton. Smoothie should go with Clayton.
Yes.
All right.
They don't know about the twins yet. I haven't gotten back.
Mm-hmm.
Very true. Very true.
A thought. Did the Mr. Mayor, governor, whatever, noble guy describe what his sister looks like to us? Do those twins look like they're dressed fancy?
They're definitely they're wearing fine leather armor. It's not supremely.
Do they look like this description of the C-store?
Yeah.
Okay, doppelgangers, I was right. Okay, good. We're cool.
All right.
Again, that's the stereotyping. They could be changelings.
Look, what I'm hearing is if we had a bard here that weren't Ace or whatever Zeph is, we'd be rolling to seduce.
this gonna be one of the situations where we take the sister, we take a person back to him, and we're like, and he's like, "Did you get my sister back?" And we go, "You got a sister back?"
No, I just nothing. Go.
All right. So, who else is at the south door? And Clayton, do you just straight up try it?
No, Clayton is not trying it. What Clayton wants to do is he's inspecting it to see if there's any way he can open it without making an unholy racket.
Okay. You think that they're gonna grind pretty loudly unless you figure out a way to silence them.
Time to lube up those hinges.
Rev up them fryers.
Okay.
Carefully remove the hinges, perhaps.
On this door, the door is basically one block that is shaped. So you're not going to be able to unhinge shit unless you literally saw the door apart, which will probably be even louder than opening.
And sadly, sawing the door apart.
Yeah, a typical Tomb Raider does have a bit of grease.
So you can, I will allow you to attempt to apply the grease via a Thieves' Tools check to get it in deep enough that it'll actually work.
Yeah, I'm not thinking I'd have to roll really well for this. It's typically meant for hinges, not for giant revolving door hinge. But I can certainly try.
Yep.
But before that, let's get back to the group and confer. Let's not unilaterally decide.
That's a good. That's
the
a
north
good
door
idea.
is of the door by Ari is of the same type and would have the same issue. By the way, you can tell it has not been greased.
Oh bother.
Okay, so time to share what we found. Jam, tell us about twins.
Well, Ari, we might need to use that jar of yours for a whole lot of lube.
Whole oil jar, yeah.
I mean, I do have the oil jar, yeah. I do.
You do have the oil jar.
May need, if we gotta lube it up real good, we may as well have an unlimited supply.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking about the door or the twins?
Yeah.
I was talking about the door, but I wouldn't be opposed to lubing up the twins either. At the very least, they wouldn't expect it.
No one expects
it's true.
Source.
It would be hard. It would be hard to expect a 55-gallon drum.
No one expects the 55-gallon drum of lube.
So yeah, Clayton is reporting that door ain't opening without a lot of elbow grease to keep it quiet. And I assume that Jam is going to tell us that there's a very interesting archaeological room to our left with people playing cards.
I presume that that's communicated. Yes, Jamisha? Yes?
I don't know. We would have to have Jamisha say something.
I suspect Tess may be a touch distracted. So let's go back about talking about lubing up those twins.
I genuinely missed if Tess had to AFK or something. So.
I did too.
No, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back. So, Jamisha, do you share what you found based
Yes.
on key details? Okay, cool.
I found with other people's. I say, so there's a room over there that's got two of the mayor's identical twin sisters, doppelgangers, playing cards. And then beyond that is with two doors, by the way, one to the north, one to the south. One to the north, one to the south. And then beyond that is probably a staircase that leads to that first one we went to, Archivist, where Smoothie scared the guards. Pretty sure that's where that goes. Not 100%, but pretty sure.
And Clayton is likewise saying that, yeah, door to the south ain't opening quietly. He might be able to work a little magic, but he wouldn't count on it.
Okay. So, we do know that whatever's going on with his sister, there are doppelgangers involved. So they're likely whoever's actually in charge of this is probably not the sister, and she's being used.
Mm-hmm.
And they're probably posing as her to command different parts of this, we'll say, excavation.
That's certainly a worrying possibility. I hate to have a hostage rescue on top of this.
I literally just saw 2 of her playing cards.
Yeah, we're going to have to haul her out, aren't we?
I mean, it could be changelings, but that doesn't change the damn thing.
Yeah. Okay,
It's doppelganger.
Clayton's just going to say, okay, you know what? Barring something better, we still don't want to go north because there's definitely people up there. There's people to the west. I didn't listen. I should have listened to the door and see if anyone was back there, but I think I want to try the south and see if we can do it quietly. Does anyone prefer to go west, or do we want to try our luck to the north?
Well, there are 2 other doors to the west.
I doubt. Well, I doubt we're going to get in quietly. Yeah, I do appreciate knowing that there are the doors. Yes.
Yeah, just letting you know that there is more to explore on that side. We definitely can start south, though. I just hope whatever we do in the south is quiet enough that they don't notice.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Does anyone want to go west or north, or do we want to try south?
I'm honestly, I have no feelings one way or the other. So, whatever y'all decide.
If Clayton weren't happily dating Jim, he'd be making jokes about the twins, but we'll just have to do that out of character.
All right. So,
moving up the twins.
So, slide around to the south door. All right. Armed with the oil, grease, and the thieves' tools to manipulate things, I'm not going to tell you the DC, but you can ascertain that it is at least plausible. It is doable. Whether you can actually pull it off is the question.
Yeah. Clayton, unfortunately, this is Clayton's wheelhouse. So let's attempt to do it. I assume we're going to do a thieves' tools check. You said,
yes.
Thieves' tools dex or thieves' tools wisdom.
It would be dex or int, and I will make that actively your choice.
Let's go with the higher of the 2.
Always a good idea.
That's usually the default stratagem for a reason, yes.
Yeah, Clayton's looking at his job, and he's just going to shake his head. He knows tombs, and he knows that ain't going to cut the mustard.
Yeah. Okay, so can everyone please gather close if you're gathering close? And you may opt to try again.
Yeah, Clayton's going to look at Ari and he's going to say, I'm going to need a little more oil. I don't have enough.
You got it.
Mitney, are you coming? Again?
I have another bardic inspiration I can give, but I don't know if it'll help.
We want at least to get near a 20.
Okay.
All right, consider a bardic inspiration given to you as well.
Actually, someone here lend me a hand. Keep the thing steady.
Can do.
Okay.
So, inspiration.
Invisible hand helps.
Clayton.
Okay. So reroll the thieves' tools with advantage, and then add 1d6.
Okay. Oh, that's much better than 1d6.
Ooh, I like that one.
You are very sure you've got it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, 30, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Clayton's going to wipe the sweat from his brow,
Wait,
and he's just
wait,
going to say,
wait,
I think
wait,
that'll
wait.
cover it.
That is thankfully much less of a racket as the door starts to slide open. And we start by revealing the first. The first stretch of the area. Okay. Opening it up reveals a large burial chamber, divided in two by a central wall running north to south. Engraved stone caskets displayed throughout the crypt are draped in cobwebs. And then you hear a weak voice. Hush. Come no closer, or you'll wake the angry spirits.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
A
Hmm.
figure moves into the token layer. A a ghostly figure looks kind of like a elven individual. Um,
Ah,
Mm.
we might know who this person is.
Clayton's just going to give a quick look to Smoothie, confirming that Smoothie's still there, then look back to the elf.
Smoothie waves at Clayton.
he looks concerned.
Okay, time to lean against the wall and whisper, okay, what's your story?
Name is Relago, and I'm responsible for the unrest that besets Alstakon. My foolishness broke Zelawan's heart. I want to make amends, to save the city from destruction.
I was going to ask, did you happen to die by obsidian?
Do you happen to get stabbed?
He shudders. I came here decades ago, found crumbling journals and architectural plans in an ancestral library far from here that mentioned the tomb. The previous mayor refused to allow me to investigate, but Aminta became obsessed with finding it. Tavio was elected to replace the mayor when he passed on, and Aminta persuaded him to let her overlook the whole endeavor. We found the tomb, we found his remains, but no treasure. They tried to profit by shattering the body, only to find it indestructible. The camera dramatically turns toward the distinctively less indestructible
Uh-huh.
statue. I was
What
climbing on the
did you do,
scaffolding.
Ray?
Mm.
I was climbing on the scaffolding surrounding him. I punched the chest of frustration and it cracked open. A shard of obsidian jumped out and killed me. I I have to assume that I had a special connection to one of the heroes Elamon died to protect. My mate may have symbolically broken his heart.
See,
And
I
I'll have
told
the
you he needed
pieces to be
therapy.
collected.
Hold it.
It's Aminta has been selling the Ostagonite. It's given her pout. It's increased her status in the group. But there's his companions. They are not who's here. There's something there's something in here. There's angry spirits, but they're different ones. I need to find what holds their spirits, and I can work out how to release them. But it's basically just bring the spirits to the statue, and that should work. Uh, I I think if you can get all four of them and touch them to the statue, that should calm the spirits within here, and I'll have to work out the next step from there. I can try to figure it out, but without their hearts, we don't stand a chance.
Hmm.
Okay, and
We should probably have him take a look at whatever is protecting the food.
Yeah, Clayton's got a couple of questions.
Clayton on the back though, real
Asking
quick.
him to
Like
check
going,
out what's
go ahead, stop,
inside,
let's get-
he calmly walks up to the door and knocks on the air where the door was when it was closed. I can't. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, well,
worth a shot.
one less question. Okay, has anyone been through here
Not
before
not,
us?
not since my first time showing up here. Not all that time ago. How long has it been? I've lost track of time.
It's been a while.
It's been a few years, I hear. Clayton's just going to say, okay, so apparently they are only interested in the statue, which leaves me to wonder what kind of clowns we're dealing with. And you say that the mayor's sister is hawking giant bits. Okay, I guess that means she's not a hostage.
Cool.
Unless, okay, have you any idea about the other two of her?
He raises his eyebrows in confusion. They
And
must be with the scar, but beyond that, I don't know.
so I'm gonna say something, even though I'm probably still invisible. I'm going, there's only supposed to be one of her, and I just saw two of her playing cards. So is it possible that the her you think is hawking giant parts isn't actually her?
He pauses, then shakes his head. Scar only became involved later in. I'm pretty sure that at least at first it absolutely was the real her.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a crime lord mayor's sister who apparently has the pull to get doppelgangers under her employ, or changelings, or something. Or to be fair, it could just be illusions.
Double changers.
No, they look like they were playing cards, and there were the cards. I don't think it was an illusion, but okay, we'll give it a try.
Well, at least we're unlikely to have her as a hostage to worry about.
That's
her crime lord is less desirable, but okay. No. Clayton's just going to pinch the bridges of his nose. He's just going to say,
"The mayor's not going to like this."
Oh, he is really not going to like this. Have you been? You say you've been exploring this tomb. Is there anything we should know about this place, layout wise, trap wise, before you died?
The investigation went for a while. Most of the work was centered around the central chambers. I know that we were using space to the north. Became a bit of a meeting hall. Some guests, probably the right-hand side was being used as guest chambers, and the lower level west side would probably be where the guards and workers are. She wouldn't want a lot of access to the upper level for those not that she doesn't have some trust in.
Okay, so we're probably not going to be able to bluff our way through that. Clayton's just going to look to Archie and he's just going to say, So, do we want to have a smoothie scare the rubes?
Of course.
Archie's been waiting for this all day. Don't worry about our friend Smoothie.
Okay.
He's on our side.
Malaka looks distinctly unnerved at something like that being on your side. But he says nothing. He's polite. He passes a basic politeness test. He says nothing.
We're a ragtag bunch.
Smoothie came with us. Don't worry about it. It's not something.
It's okay. Someone that's invisible spoke to him at some point.
Okay, one final question. Do you know anything about the Myconids?
He pauses. I tried to encourage them to leave them alone. Are they all right?
They're fine for now, but they're really upset with what's going on here.
And I can't say I blame them.
Yeah.
This space is not particularly well suited to them, but I guess if they've made it, I don't know much further. That's really what I should say.
That's fine. The fact that you know about them tells me that they've been here a while, so yeah, we're on their side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that gives us enough. We'll try to figure out this Four Hearts thing, and there's probably going to be some screaming. Don't mind that. We're just trying to scare out the more superstitious of the lot.
All right.
As long as
go
ahead.
Villarca won't really have a lot more information for you. I'm not going to trivialize major parts of the remaining adventure. I am, however, going to raise that we are 12 minutes from conclusion. So this might be a good point to conclude for for the evening.
Might be a good point to conclude, or we can also duck back to the impromptu short rest room and figure out what we're going to do, because we got options.
Okay.
We could do that. Yep.
Okay. You guys shuffle back through. The source of the breeze ignores you if it's something that is active. And you're back in the meeting hall for the moment.
Okay, Clayton's going to sit down, kick his feet up, and he's just going to say, well, we've got three choices right now. One, we help the ghost. Two, we report back to the mayor. And three, we do what the Myconids want and start leaving bodies.
I'm kind of
I feel like
happy with the combination of 2 and 3.
And finding the bits of the heart might be similar.
I agree. I think we should do that.
I'm just wondering, this is a big tomb. I'm really hoping we don't have to go traipsing through every chamber to find 4 pieces of heart.
Yeah.
Now that we're in here, is our shard still kind of pointing toward the heart? Or is it inert?
Yes.
Okay.
It's definitely still tapping towards
So it wants to go back to its home, but it won't go when it's offered to go back to its home.
Well, that means there's something blocking it. We have to heal his broken heart, but we have to do it the magical way.
What's the matter? Are you too good for your home?
I didn't raise you.
Not
to
everyone
like
gets
this.
that joke. So glad everyone follows up with that.
Okay, so we've got 2 doppelgangers that we are almost certain. Well, doppelgangers, changelings, illusions, something that we're probably going to have to kill.
Probably.
We could also lube them.
Power of amazing violence and oddly applied lubrication.
I like them odds.
What I'm thinking is, and this is in character, we may want to have Smoothie pop in to the stairs past our card-playing twin and scare whatever's down there. See if we can get people to run out through the front doors. But if the North Chamber is really a meeting room, we'll probably get some attention that way by whoever's not too scared to run. If we deal with the doppelgangers, we're gonna make noise, unless we can do it quietly. We really should have invested in a sphere of silence spell.
I mean, even with that, to be fair, stealth killing is not exactly in any of our wheelhouses. We're not Assassin's Creed here.
Clayton's just gonna pick up his gun and look at it and say, I don't know, this thing is pretty deadly if it's quiet.
I mean, I think we lost out on our chance to recruit Ezio Auditore.
Yeah, we did.
So we're all agreed there's no real way to go about this quietly. So
well, there is. We can do a surprise attack.
we certainly can.
So that will at least give us some advantage.
Yeah.
One thing I will note is that a non-trivial portion of the workers here are probably hired and relatively innocent.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think we should deal with the doppelgangers first.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that if we pop Smoothie downstairs, all the workers are going to run for the doors and try to leave. It's the guards I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would worry about the guards after their bosses are taken care of. Because if those doppelgangers look like what's her face, they're in charge.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Jamisha on this one.
Yeah, I concur, and I don't think anyone is saying we should kill the workers, but we're probably going to have to worry about the guards. And given the arrow slits, I'm a little worried about the workers being allowed to leave.
Yeah.
So, deal with the boss ladies, deal with the guards, and then have Smoothie scare the workers away.
So, do we all think that the voices I heard were from the meeting room, and that's probably where our crime boss and lieutenants are?
I think it's a very high possibility.
Which means that this room over here, this door probably leads up to the meeting room, so we want to keep the doppelgangers from getting there.
Yeah.
If we can get Gem and Smoothie blocking that door, that would be wonderful. I'd love to put someone tougher than Gem in front of it, like Midday, but Gem is the one that can go invisible. If we put Gem and Smoothie there and storm in and get a surprise, we can probably do something about that.
Well, or we could make a ruckus or do something right outside the door over here. And draw them out.
I can give invisibility to Midnay.
Ooh, that's an option.
True.
Because it does say target is a creature you can touch. I can just, pat our Wynaught on the head and give invisibility.
I like that as the plan. We put Midnay and Smoothie in front of the door, pinch the twins. God, we're getting mileage out of that one. And try to take them out and see where it goes from there. Sound like a plan for next week?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. And, since I didn't use
probably put that
invisibility.
in.
Yeah, since I didn't use invisibility before, I still have my free cast, so.
Hot dog, we have got a plan.
Okay, so next week.
You should probably put said put said plan in the Discord just so
I'm working on it right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Reference.
Midnay and Smoothie to guard the so we're guarding the which door? Which door are we guarding, guys?
The north door in the card player room.
Okay.
We want to keep them from getting to the meeting room.
Okay. North door in card player room.
With the unlooped twins.
With unmoved twins. Okay, so what is the plan for the rest of us after that?
We're just going to try and get a surprise attack on them and keep them from escaping.
Get surprise attack on unlubed twins.
Tiddle.
I heard that.
No,
I heard that.
That was a
I heard that.
Oh.
Baba.
It's almost 9. You need to feed him.
I mean, he is right. I do need to feed him.
Oh, that's probably what it is then.
In
Yeah.
3 minutes, he'll
Hey,
flop
Bobby.
down and insist that he's dead.
I mean, he would flop down anyway because he just does that.
Poor child, never fed a day in
Okay,
his
boy.
life.
He just likes to flop.
Oh my god!
He
Earlier when we came
he
home,
flops all over.
a bunch of them went for their bowls and were eating, and I was holding my hand out, and all of them came over like they wanted treats from me, and I'm like, you guys just ate. Also, I don't have the treats right now.
Get surprise attack on unlubed twins. To deal with
Post a quick meme.
problems
That is him.
before they
That is
can
Prompto in a
arise.
nutshell.
Yeah, no, he literally will just walk in. Yeah, that's literally him. He does his little flop thing. He just rolls over, shows off the tummy, flops, gets back up again, flops more. He's just like, "Hello, I'm a happy boy." And I love it. It's so cute. Every time I see him with his little tummy, I have to pet the tummy.
Okay, one other thing
Oh
I'm
my
gonna.
god, he's flopped over right
Oh
now.
my. It's already
One thing I'm
happening.
gonna note is that we really need to come up with silencers for Ari and Clayton. There's going to be no
Yes, we
way
do.
for us to
Yeah.
quietly.
Yeah. Well, maybe that could be our next items.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh, hello, Reiko. Reiko
Yep.
also says, why is mom not in bed even though she napped for like 2.5 hours when they got home? Anyway.
I will probably do one more set of stretch and folds and then I'll let the bread rest for the rest of the night.
Anyway, I am going to send people over to Hiro. He is playing Digimon Storytime Stranger.
Yay!
Apparently in some big boss battle.
Digimans!
Digimans.
Did
So,
you know that many of us in this group met because of Digimon?
We did indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So I will go ahead and send you all over there. Sounding like Wednesday might be Pokemon Randomizer.
I did get you your item.
Yes.
Yay! I'm excited to return to that because Pokemon.
Yes.
I gotta catch up with my baby girl and her Pokemans.
Right. I will talk to you all later, and I hope you all have a good night, and thank you for joining us.
Yay!